Hey everybody, Steve here, and welcome to episode 6 of the AFR Question of the Week. So last week on the show, I asked everybody what their favorite Game 1 of a championship series was. There were a lot of responses for baseball games. A couple people mentioned the classic 1988 World Series Game 1 between Oakland and Los Angeles, where Kirk Gibson came on to have a pinch hit, walk-off home run. Definitely a classic, and I was happy to see a couple people mention that. But I was really surprised to see a couple people mention Game 1 of the 1990 World Series, where the Reds defeated the heavily favored Oakland Athletics on their way to a 4-game sweep. And this surprises me because this is one of my favorite Game 1s of a World Series or a championship series, because at the time I was a big Reds fan thanks to my older brother, so it was an exciting time for me, and I'll always remember that World Series. And one viewer in particular, Dr. Weedy, who said that that was his favorite game, he also mentioned that he got to actually go watch Game 2 of that World Series, and that was a very thrilling game. Big shout out to any Billy Bates fans out there. So thank you to everybody who left a response. Always great hearing from the viewers. And so it's time for a new topic this week. And for the first time since this has become its own series, we're going to have a question of the week contest. So it's been sort of hockey mania around AFR this week with my Under the Hood series and all of the great innovations that Al Wilson has put out for the game boards and the new score sheet for the game. And so this is going to be a hockey-themed question of the week contest. The contest works the same as it did when it was part of the news. First, you have to make sure you're a subscriber, like this video, and then leave a comment on this video answering the question of the week. There's actually 2 prizes this week, and they're both hockey related. The first prize is a copy of the More Great Teams, Great Games set for Hockey Blast from Play.com. And then the second prize is a copy of the new game board that Al Wilson has created for Hockey Blast. And this is the game board that you'll be getting. I just had this printed out today from my local FedEx Kinko's, and I accidentally ordered an extra copy. So my mistake is going to be somebody else's gain, and so I'll be mailing that out, and the other prize will be coming directly from Play.com headquarters. The question for the Question of the Week contest is, who is your all-time favorite hockey team? Doesn't necessarily need to be a all-time great team, of course, but just for whatever reason, one particular team that stands out as your favorite. So for myself, I was never actually a big hockey fan growing up. I grew up in a football, basketball, baseball household, so we never really followed hockey too much. And I only really got into hockey since I moved to the Boston area about 10 years ago now. So, of course, my favorite team is that Stanley Cup winning team back from 2011, and just the standout performance that Tim Thomas had throughout those playoffs, and really got to witness something that I may not ever witness again, with a goalie just really taking over a series. So that's my answer. Can't wait to read everybody's comments, and can't wait to pick a winner next week to get those 2 great prizes. Alright everybody, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review.